So I'm sitting here on my professional work stool, the old milk crate. Two of them stacked high because, you know, I don't want to be hunched over. I'm sitting in front of a Baker 6-speed, an OD6 to be precise. It's inside of a polished Delcron case, unfortunately for a Softail. But you know what? When you find a good deal on Marketplace, you find a good deal on Marketplace, and you drive to go pick that up, dude. I was already on my way to Toronto to go hang out with one of my buddies and help him move some stuff. So while I was there, I drove an extra 2 hours and picked this thing up. It was a great deal, brand new gear set, never even had oil in it, wasn't even mounted in a bike. So super big score for me, you know. It was one of those purchases that I was going to do eventually, but was going to cost me a lot of money. And I think I probably saved, you know, 70% off buying it brand new. Plus I get a sweet case to either keep and throw into something else or sell, you know. These probably fetch a little bit of money. Yeah. So I got to pull it out of this. I'm going to throw it into that case over there. Or actually, maybe I'll throw it into the other case over there. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure out which one we like more. But yeah, pull that out. Pull that one out. Swap them in. And hopefully it works, you know. So I have pretty much no idea what I'm doing. I'll be full-blown honest with you guys. I've never done any transmission stuff before. This will be a first for me. I'm excited about it. I did a lot of research last night. I watched some YouTube videos and stuff on kind of how everything was done. I think it's a task that I feel comfortable doing. So we'll be diving into that. And yeah, should be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to learn something. Maybe you'll learn something too. You know what? You probably won't learn anything because it won't be that in-depth, but maybe we'll have fun hanging out. I've always wanted one of these things. I hear nothing but good things about the Baker drivetrains. And it was always a plan, but it was always going to be an expensive plan. And what's nice about, you know, scooping up a good deal while everything's apart is at least I won't have to tear the primary off and take my swing arm off and do all that stuff all over again when I would have eventually done this anyways, you know? So do it all at once, get it done with. Plus it'd be cool to have a 6-speed, you know? I'm always looking for an extra gear. Another thing too, I'm not cosplaying a Y2K look, you know? I'm not trying to be a skater boy in the early 2000s. It's cold as hell in here, so I'm just doing the thermals, you know? The nice t-shirt over top of the thermal. It's not for looks, it's for actual heat, because I don't have a heated garage, you know? I'm not rich. I just pretend to be, you know? I spend a bunch of money on other stuff instead of buying, like, you know, a heater for my garage or upgrading to 220 volts so I can get not a piece of shit welder. But hey, priorities, right? FXRs are priority. Guys, all I did was skim through a video, and let me tell you, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't skim through the video. Maybe actually watch the video, because yeah, you know, it's maybe a little harder than you think. I got the tumbler off, and I've been fighting with it because it's the old design. It's a single piece now, but anyways, so the old design is a 2-piece. So the videos that I've been watching are probably for the more modern design. The shifter shafts that hold the shift forks, the one for the 6th gear is threaded, and they say it's 1/4x20. Well, it's not fucking 1/4x20, let me tell you. And I had this one kind of bolt chilling. I went out to the store to buy a 1/4x20 because I didn't have any. And I made my own puller by threading this in and using a bolt here. And so far, it's working. So I just taped it up so I don't ding up the chrome, and I made some washers because it's sitting kind of crooked. But yeah, it's coming out. Just thought I'd show you that.
1 hour later.
Normally you would take the shifter fork out before beating this out a little bit, but because I can't pull this shaft that holds it out enough. I think I'm just going to pry this out a little bit, and then I'll have that release inside there. So yeah, it's been proven a little bit more difficult than I thought.
Many hours later.
Imagine you're me and you bought the tool to do it and you forgot to use it. That works so much better and so much easier. And we're putting a one-piece bearing on here going forward so that you don't have to do that. I'm just hoping that when I was hitting it, I didn't damage the bearing inside of the fifth gear. Yep. Yep. Boom. 6-speed driveline. Nice. So there you go. We've got 2 transmissions fully apart. This one took me like 15 minutes. Yeah, turns out when you know what you're doing, because you did it 10 minutes ago, it's a lot easier. So this is what stock 5-speed looks like inside. Don't ask me how it works. Transmissions are voodoo, and I'm glad that they exist. Everything associated with the Baker 6-speed stuff is all on this bench, nice and clean and organized. And everything else is completely unorganized over there with the 5-speed because I care a little bit less about that one. But yeah, it's all in really good shape. Like, it never even had oil in it, so nothing's dirty. Everything's perfect. Yeah, really good buy on that. I'm going to replace this cover just because I don't like how kind of pitted and gross it looks. That's about the only thing associated with that was in rough shape. All the shift forks. I mean, transmission was never used, so it's not like it's going to have any damage on it. New video, same video. I don't know. Haven't decided how I'm going to edit it yet, but different outfit, same project. So, you know, don't be skewed by the fact that I'm wearing a jacket now. It's a different day and it's fucking cold in here. I bought a press. I needed a press. I needed to press like 3 things, and if you need something more than twice, just buy it. That's what I was always told, and I'm tired of bugging people for some tools. So, that's an Amazon special right there. Paid 120 bucks Canadian for that thing. That is dirt cheap for a 12-ton press. Hopefully, I don't hurt myself with it, because it might be made out of cheese. Who knows? Anyways, we're gonna need it to press the final drive gear out of this, and the final drive gear out of the Softail one. Swap those around because one's for a Baker and one's for an OEM one. So, yep, that's not gonna work. Oh my God. That's it? That's it. Wow, that's ridiculous. That was barely even pressed in there. I so 100% did not need a fucking press for that. What the fuck, dude? Oh my God. Can you believe that I waited like a week for this tool? Round 2, transmission 2, too fast, too furious, 2 shift, I don't know. But kind of hoping this one gives me a little bit more struggle because I feel like I wasted money buying this tool. All right, okay, all right. I couldn't have hammered this out, you know. So, this makes me feel a little bit better. All right, beauty. We'll see. You know what I should do? I should invest in like a seal puller. But for now, for now, a wrench will do. Just want to make sure you don't put too much pressure on the inner race of that bearing. But honestly, it's a rubber seal, so let's not fucking stress about it. It's not like, you know, you got to press the gear through here, so it's not like a little wrench on there. Look, this thing's brand new. Look at that. Look at that. Probably didn't have to replace it, but, you know, I ordered an entire seal kit for the transmission, and I'm here, so I may as well. Plus, the guy who put this seal on put it on backwards, so he might be a little dumb. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to just throw it back together, but like I referred to earlier, I'm an idiot, and I was like prepping everything to put it back together, and I just didn't get my gasket kit yet. So I'd be absolutely wasting my time. So until I can put a new seal here, even though that one's in good shape, I ordered it. I'm just going to put it in. Why wouldn't I, you know, I paid the money, put the new seal in. I'm putting new seal everywhere. Yeah, so I can't press that gear in without pressing my, I mean, I could probably do it afterwards, but I also can't put the drive gear in because I don't have this gasket. So I guess I started the video saying, you know, this might be a different video or the same video. It's definitely going to be the same video now because I don't have content to make an entire video, clearly. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one. Maybe I won't see you in the next one. I hope to see you in the next one. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm having fun. And like, comment, do the subscribe thing maybe, or don't. I usually don't. So you know what? Full respect if you don't. Sometimes I'll like a video. Rarely do I like a video. You know what? Don't like anything. Don't comment or say hi. Don't say hi. But I love you. Tell your mom I said hi. Tell your family I said hi. And I love them too, you know? So we'll see you in the next one.